Hi, and welcome to the AllieStamps.com video tutorial library. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how to make these coiled ribbon roses as shown here on this card. I won't be showing you how to make the entire card, but we'll be focusing in on this one particular accent. You're going to start by taking a piece of cardstock, and it doesn't matter what color because it's never going to show up on your finished piece. And then you're going to take a piece of sticky pages, and sticky pages comes in large 12 by 12 sheets, and you can cut it down just to a square, or I have die cutted it here into a 2-inch circle, and it doesn't really matter, but since we are coiling in a circle, if you can get that into a circular shape, it does help a little bit, but that's not overly necessary. You could get away with just doing a square of it as well. You'll peel off the back paper and put the sticky pages piece down onto your cardstock, and it's pressure sensitive, so you just want to rub it and then peel away the red line, and this is just like oversized sticky strip. Then you're going to take a ribbon of your choice. The taffeta ribbons work wonderful. What I'm using here is actually some of the ribbon that comes from the Masterpiece Ribbon Originals, and I don't have, there's some green that comes on this board as well that I have run out of, but this is the Masterpiece Ribbon Originals. It is the ribbon that I've used on the base of this card as well. So both of these ribbons come from the Masterpiece set. So you're going to take your ribbon and you're going to turn the ribbon into a nice fine little tip and press that into the center of the circle, like so, to get this started. And then what you're going to be doing is just twisting the ribbon and coiling it around in a circle as you twist. And getting it going is the hardest part. Once you get it started, it's a lot easier. I'm going to continue coiling. And one of the things that I have found with these coiled ribbon roses is that actually the more imperfect it is, the better. It looks more natural. If you get too perfect of a coil, I think it just ends up looking more like a lollipop than a rose. Getting some areas that are a little bit quirkier, perhaps, I think is actually better. Alright, I think we're big enough. So to end the rose, I'm going to take my scissors and cut the ribbon, and then I'm going to roll this into as fine of a point as I can and tuck it right under the ribbon so it comes down and tucks behind like that. And then you're going to just take, you want to make sure you're using your craft and rubber scissors that can get nice and gooey, because you're going to be cutting right on the sticky pages. And you're just going to cut And you want to hold your scissors at an angle. If you cut straight down, you're going to end up cutting and nicking the sides of the ribbon. So you want to come at an angle so you're kind of sliding underneath the ribbon from the edge. And we're just going to cut away the excess paper around the edges. And then you have your finished ribbon rose. And then you'll just take your card that you want it to be attached to, and I use mini glue dots just because it's a little bit heavier, so it makes the snail adhesive won't be quite strong enough, and then you don't have to deal with tape runner trying to get it across the back. I'll just stick the rose on, and if you find that you have some area missing adhesive after the fact, like I do here, you can peel off a mini glue dot so that you're working from the edge of the from the end of the paper, and push the paper under and press it down, and you can get it to pull off that way to help slide the adhesive right underneath the area that you need it to. So that's a nice tip, and I'll do that even in cards. Even when I don't necessarily need the heavy dutiness of the mini glue dots. If I'm just have missed adhesive in an area and the cardstock isn't laying flat, you can just easily slip under a mini glue dot to add some extra adhesive to that area. And then, just for ease, because these are small, I'm using my mini glue dots for the leaves. It's just a little bit easier than getting the snail runner on tiny areas. So I'll just stick 2 little leaves behind the card and we're done. So a couple other things about this card. This was a color combination that I got from an old Stampin' Success magazine, which is one of the things that I love about being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, is getting that magazine monthly. And if you are interested in how you can get your own copies and join our team, go to my website at www.allystamps.com. You can read some information there and also contact me, and I'll get happy to get some more information to you. But those monthly magazines are just a phenomenal resource, and I loved this color combination and I wanted to use it while I still could. Dusty Durango is the base and Bermuda Bay is this blue, and both of those colors are going to be retiring on June 30th, so I wanted to get this color combo in while they were still currently available. This paper here is a designer series paper from the Raspberry Lemonade paper pack, and we've also got some old olive, so it's just a really fun color combination. We got some chocolate chip mixed in. This butterfly came from the Beautiful Wings Big Shot die, and the stamp set that these images are from is Vintage Vogue, which is the carryover set. Even though it's not currently pictured in a catalog, it is still available. And you will find a PDF file of all of the other products that aren't pictured but are still available on my website at allystamps.com. And you know, one last thing that I forgot to do to this card was add another little pearl. I'm looking at my completed sample and see that there was something missing. So I'm going to just take the smallest pearl and stick that on a mini glue dot. And these pearls all come from the Pretties kit. I've purchased so many Pretties kits. I've divided them up in these Stampin' Store containers so that I have each of the pieces individually. But this is from the Pretties kit. And then you can see the final card. And we also have some schmutz spritz here on the right hand side, and if you've been following my video tutorials in my blog recently, you'll know that I love smooch spritz, and I have a full video tutorial. You can go to my video tutorial library and there is a complete video on how to use the schmutz spritz properly. So I think that's about it. Have a wonderful day.